Hi, this is a short little developer log to kind of show off the new custom player editor feature in the latest update of BeatDrift for iOS, Android, and Windows Phone devices. So I'm going to start out here by accessing the new editor menu. And as you can see here, this is the default player model that has been used as the player in BeatDrift up until now. But you can also see as I scroll along here some of the new player models that have been created in the custom player editor and are included in the update by default. So all of these models can be used as is, or you can go ahead and customize them and edit them to your liking. But they're basically here just to kind of give you a starting point for creating your models and to kind of show you what exactly can be done with the custom player editor. So just to kind of give you a feel of what it feels like to play with one of these custom models, I'm going to go ahead and select an existing model and just kind of show you what it looks like. So here we are in the level select screen. As you can see, everything looks the same except for obviously the player model is now different. So I can go ahead and play the levels normally, and one thing to notice is that the timing of the level, the physics of the level, everything is exactly the same as it was up until now. So in terms of that, nothing changes. The only thing that's different now is the purely cosmetic change of the player model is different. So there's nothing to worry about the gameplay wise, nothing will change. So now that I've showed you kind of what it looks like, let me go ahead and create a new player model to show you kind of how the process works. So since Halloween is fast approaching, I thought I'd go ahead and create something that, at least in America, we eat a lot of around Halloween time, and that is the candy corn. So I'm going to go ahead and create a little candy corn here in the player editor just to kind of give you a feel of how easy it is to create custom models and just to kind of give you an overview of the process. So this is the first time I've ever talked and created a custom model at the same time, so I hope this goes okay. So far so good, I think. There we go. So now I'm just going to color in the model. So also you can see here in the top left, as I go ahead and color it in, the model is showing up here in real time. Basically, the model itself is a 3D model. And it's using the block system that we use for creating our 3D levels. So the system is exactly the same, we're just using it for different purposes. So that makes it kind of interesting because you can kind of, I'll show you in a second here, go back. So you can come here and you can basically rotate your model to see it at different angles. And since it is 3D, you know, you can look at the back and the sides and everything, any sort of angle that you want. So that's about it. So I'm going to go ahead and back out of here and save our model. And now as you can see, the model has shown up here in our player select window along with all the other default models. So I'm going to go ahead and select this and let's go ahead and play a level. So here you can see our newly created candy corn player model in all its glory, flying at high speeds in the world of BeatDrift. And so as I mentioned before, nothing changes in regards to physics or timing of the level, so there's nothing to worry about there. But I just think it's kind of cool to be able to have the ability to create any sort of model that you can imagine in the player editor and then see it move and react in the actual BeatDrift levels. One thing I'm particularly excited about is the ability to share images of your custom player models with your friends online. So up until now, you've been able to share your progress through each of the levels and the best times on each level via Facebook and Twitter. So that functionality doesn't change. But now in addition to that, when you do share your progress through the level via Facebook or Twitter, an image of your custom player model will also be uploaded. So let's go ahead now and share our custom candy corn player model on Twitter and see what kind of image we get. This is the image that's generated when we click share. You can see here the level name, our current best time on the level, and our currently selected candy corn player model. So this is going to work no matter what model you have selected at the time. So if you're using, for example, the default player model will appear here. Any sort of custom model that you create in the editor will also dynamically appear here. So we look forward to seeing how people will use this editor and what sort of creative things people can create and then share online. And we really hope people will take advantage of this and share some cool things. So in addition to that, we've also added every play replay functionality a couple updates ago. And so obviously now that you can create custom player models, any sort of video that you record in every play will also capture whichever player model you have selected at the time. So we hope people will also take advantage of that to kind of show off their custom player models online via video. So that covers basically everything I wanted to talk about in this dev vlog, and I hope you guys enjoy the update. Thanks.